Hello, this is Bob Harris from BBC Radio 2, and you're listening to Radio JCOM in Leeds.
Radio JCOM.
Hi, and welcome to New to You. I'm Geoff Rowland, and I'm going to play you some album tracks where hopefully either the singer or the song might just be new to you. I'll be playing what I call music for grown-ups, and that could mean anything from jazz and blues right through to folk and country and even beyond. Eleanor McAvoy has composed the title track of the best-selling album in Irish history. However, she's still pretty little known outside Ireland. She's described as a rock-stroke folk singer, but that doesn't really do her very much justice because she can deal with a variety of genres. And it's led to a very successful career for her. Here's a track from Eleanor going back to an album in 2004, which you may be very familiar with.
Long distance information, give me Memphis, Tennessee. Help me find the party, trying to get in touch with me. She would not leave her number, but I know who placed the call, 'cause my uncle took the message and he wrote it on the wall. Help me information, get in touch with my Marie. She's the only one who called me here from Memphis, Tennessee. Her home is on the south side, high up on a ridge, just about a half a mile from the Mississippi Bridge. Help me information, more than that I cannot add. Only that I miss her and all the fun we had. But we were pulled apart, 'cause her mom would not agree. Tore apart our happy home in Memphis, Tennessee. Last time I saw Maria, she was waving me goodbye, with her drops on her cheeks that trickled from her eyes. Marie is only 6 years old. Information, please. Try and put me through to her in Memphis, Tennessee.
Eleanor McAvoy with a track that I think the majority of you will be familiar with, the old Chuck Berry number, Memphis, Tennessee. And that comes from Eleanor's 2004 album called Early Hours. Now to the Everly Brothers. Anyone with a love of popular music of the second half of the 20th century is obviously going to be acquainted with the Everlys. And their amazing popularity has been recognised. In 1986 they were elected to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and in 2001 to the Country Hall of Fame. And it's towards country that we're moving now with this lively bluegrass number.
Guitar in a gunny sack and walk away. I don't look back, and when the whistle blows my name,
The Everly Brothers, I'm on my way home again. And that comes from a compilation album, bluegrass compilation album of many different artists called Tennessee Mountain Home. Abbey Lincoln was once described as the last of the jazz singers. Now, I don't think that was meant literally. The comment was probably referring to her as being perhaps the last of the 20th century greats, people like Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan, Billie Holiday, Dinah Washington, etc. But I've uncovered perhaps a more interesting quote from Abbey herself, who once said, "I lived through music and it lived through me." And having listened to quite a bit of her work, I can understand what she means. Here's the title track of a 1990 album from Abbey.
Just to let the good times roll. Everything is measured at a cost. Everybody living pays their share of dues, and sometimes what you think you got, you lost. So ring a ding ding, do your thing. But remember, darling, when you give a dance, you got to pay the band that played your song the whole night through. When you give a dance, it's better if you plan to pay the piper what the pipers do. The moves were free and easy as we danced across the floor, the turns and the exchanges being what the music's for. But when the ball is over and the revelry is done, you got to pay the band that played your song. Gotta pay the band that played your song the whole night through. When you give a dance, it's better if you plan to pay the piper what the pipers do. The music brought the magic, and we found each other's arms. We danced until the morning, and we knew each other's charms. But when the party's over and the people are all gone, you gotta pay the band that played your song. You got to pay the band that played your song. Well, you gotta pay the band that played your song.
Yes, Abbey Lincoln, You Gotta Pay the Band, from the album of the same name. And yes, if you spotted Stan Getz there on tenor sax, you're spot on. Now, what can I say about Van Morrison that hasn't been said already? Well, I think probably the bare facts are enough. He rose to prominence in the mid-60s and is still going strong today. And he's just brought out, wait for it, his 37th studio album. So let's hear a track from that very latest album.
I can't tell 'cause it's plain to see. I can't tell the way you look at me. Well, the way you smile and hold my hand. Hey, pretty baby, I understand. I can tell, I know you don't love me no more. Ask your mama and your papa too. Just what more can a poor boy do? You've been running round with Charlie Brown. Hey, pretty baby, trying to put me down. I can tell, I know you don't love me no more, no more. You won't
Some great rhythm and blues there from Van the Man. I Can Tell from Van Morrison from his very latest album, only released a couple of weeks ago, Roll with the Punches. You're listening to Geoff Rowland and You to You on the internet at radiojcom.com. My producer is Noel Sumroy. Fado is a kind of Portuguese blues with mournful tunes and lyrics. So it's rather strange that he can have such a joyful effect. We're going to listen to a guy called Maximiana de Souza. Yes, it is a bit of a mouthful, but he called himself Max for short. And he was one of the most popular fado singers from the 1940s to well after his death in 1980. Let's take a listen.
Horas mortas, noite escura, uma guitarra a trinar, uma mulher a cantar o seu fado de amargura, e através da vidraça, enegrecida e quebrada, aquela voz magoada entristece a quem lá passa. Vielas da Alfama, ruas da Lisboa antiga, não há fado que não diga coisas do vosso passado. Vielas da Alfama, beijadas pelo luar, quem me dera lá morar para viver junto do fado. A lua às vezes desperta e apanha desprevenidas duas bocas muito unidas numa porta entreaberta, e então a lua courada, ciente da sua culpa, como quem pede desculpa, esconde-se envergonhada. Vielas da Alfama, ruas da Lisboa antiga, não há fado que não diga coisas do vosso passado. Vielas da Alfama, beijadas pelo luar, quem me dera lá morar para viver junto do fado. Vielas da Alfama, beijadas pelo luar, quem me dera lá morar para viver junto do fado.
Vielas da Alfama from Portuguese singer Max. A track from a compilation album called The Rough Guide to Fado Legends, which contains many fado singers. John Hartford was an American folk, country and bluegrass musician, well known for his mastery of the fiddle and banjo, his clever lyrics and unique style. and I think is a typical example of someone who's been little known outside the US, but who's made a big impression nevertheless, both inside and out the US. Here's a delicate number from John called No End of Love.
I'd like to go where you go and see the things you see. I'd like to hear the sounds you hear and breathe the air you breathe and hurt for you in times of pain and smile when things are right again, and love you like there was no end of love, no end of love. With you I'd like to do the things that I have done before, that have a different meaning now that wasn't there before, as if I'd started out anew just when I stumbled on to you. For now my dreams divide in two, for you no end of love. I'd like to sing the songs you sing and play the games you play. I'd like to walk the roads you walk and let you lead the way. I'd like to get the notes you send and keep you dry from a summer's rain, and love you like there was no end of love, no end of love. With you I'd like to do the things that I have done before, that have a different meaning now that wasn't there before, as if I started out anew just when I stumbled on to you. For now my dreams divide in two, for you no end of love.
John Hartford and No End of Love from the album Earthworks and Music. Well, that's just about all for now, folks. I hope I've been able to play you some tracks where either the singer or the song is new to you. And above all, I hope you enjoyed the programme. I've certainly enjoyed bringing it to you because this is the kind of music I like. And if you like it too, please keep tuning in for more songs and singers who may just be new to you. In the meantime, it's back to that man again, Stan Getz, who we heard earlier accompanying Abbey Lincoln. Now he's all on his own with a very well-known track called There's a Small Hotel from his album The Jazz. Bye for now.
J-Com.